So I was online the other day chatting, and Maria Conchita Consuela 65789 told me I should cut my wrists. I think she was cyberbullying me. So, welcome to the Mud Jug One channel. I am your host. We are going to talk about cyberbullying today, of all fucking things. But before we get started, we are going to have to load our lip. Oh, what are you going to load your lip with today, Mud Jug One? Well, we ain't going to pack us a hammer. We are going to do the twist, motherfuckers.
Come on, baby. Let's do the twist. Come on, baby.
That's right, Oliver Twist. A lot of you guys probably seen this shit before. It's very popular in Europe. I believe it's made in Europe. A gentleman by the name of Rick Newcomb gave this to me. Now it's kind of old, but nonetheless, it's actually pretty tasty. So what I'm going to do is if you haven't seen this is like twist tobacco, but it's actually harder than regular twist tobacco, and it's chopped up into little pieces. So if you guys can see that, little pieces look like little basically rabbit shit. So you don't chew them, but I like to bite them a little bit. And then put them in the lip. Now you don't really spit with this stuff. I like to spit and put 3 in there. Oh shit. Yeah, you don't really spit with this stuff, but you know what? I like to spit. No matter what type of dip, snooze, whatever I got in. So, we need a mud jug to spit in. Can you guys guess what mud jug we're going to be spitting in today? That's right. The homicide mud jug right there, ladies and gentlemen. Mm-hmm. That's the newest mud jug on mudjug.com. You guys can get 25% off this mud jug if you want one. Or any other mud jugs, actually. The code works for every other mud jug or stuff on the website. The coupon code is BLOOD. Imagine that. We figured because Halloween was coming, we would run this crazy new design. Homicide, blood spatter, whatever you want to call it. And give you guys something a little bit different. If you don't like fancy patterned mud jugs that cost more money, we are doing the 3-pack special this weekend. $30 gets you 3 basic mud jugs. Everybody seems to like that deal, so we are doing it again. So, now we're going to talk about cyberbullying. Now, I have had many people in the past ask me, hey man, can you talk about cyberbullying? And I chose not to do so because I know there's going to be people out there that are going to get offended by my opinion, okay? And certain subjects I like to stay away from, that being politics, because it just gets heated and goes on and on and on and nobody wins. But, you know, cyberbullying, I figured, you know what? I would talk about that because it just continues to come up. Think about that phrase for a moment. Cyberbullying. Are you kidding me? Seriously? If you feel that you are being cyberbullied, or you know someone that you feel is being cyberbullied, and you actually think that exists, in this day and age, you should be embarrassed to call yourself an American. What is it with people nowadays? You know what the problem is as time goes on, people are getting lazier and lazier, dumber and dumber, and they're getting softer and softer. Cyberbullying, you kidding me? When I was a kid and a teenager, that shit didn't even exist. We got bullied the only way that existed back then with this. And, we didn't want to jump off a building or cut our own wrists. Good God, people. Unbelievable. No wonder Obama got voted in. No wonder he got voted in twice, for Christ's sakes. Cyberbullying. Good God. That phrase just makes me want to punch a hole in the wall. It really does. It's so stupid. Oh, what's next? Oh, Bob, because what qualifies as cyberbullying? There's a question for you. Oh, hey cameraman, somebody commented on my video the other day. They said that I should die and they hope that I die.
Those bastards.
Is that cyberbullying? I guess it qualifies as cyberbullying, but I'm not gonna jump off a fucking building or a bridge now, am I? You know what? If you don't like what other people say to you or about you or whatever the case may be, then don't watch. Don't get online. If you're worried about getting cyberbullied, then why are you chatting with people that are sitting there at home in their dirty underwear being perverts, telling you that you should go kill yourself? So, I mean, I don't know what more there is to say about it. In a nutshell, if you haven't gathered at this point of the video, yeah, I think cyberbullying is a joke. And if you really think that cyberbullying exists, then you need to give your head a shake and need to man the fuck up and learn how to take some criticism. Probably boils down to your shitty ass parents. Piss poor parenting is what I like to call it. Making the younger generation that's growing up into a bunch of soft little pussies as far as I'm concerned. You know, when I was a teenager and a kid, I was out there doing man shit, man work. I didn't have time to be worried about, I think I'm being cyberbullied. Everybody does it for attention because their self-esteem is this big. They got no sense of self. Everybody gets butthurt about every little damn thing. Everybody's got to have their little groups. And hey, cameraman, is there a cyberbullying rights group.net yet, or is it .org? Which one is it?
I don't know, but there's probably a Facebook like page for that shit.
There probably is a Facebook like page for that shit. Come on, people. Wake up. If you have that much time on your hands where you're getting distracted by cyberbullying, that means one of two things. That means you're an idiot, or that you should be out getting a job or doing something constructive with your time instead of worrying about stupid shit like that. So, anybody feels like they're being cyberbullied, you can call 1-800-YOU'RE-A-PUSSY and I'll take the call and make sure you get taken care of, alright? So, as a lot of you might know, I have discussed in my some of my recent videos that we actually flew Mr. Dr. Radu into town this past weekend. We flew him in and we had an amazing discussion. We took several, probably over an hour worth of video footage of me interviewing Dr. Radu on smokeless tobacco and how it can save your life and all the research he's done, etc. This is a book. I did a review on this book, a year and a half ago probably. This book is no longer available, the hard copy isn't, but you can get this book as a internet download, Amazon, iTunes, Barnes & Noble, all that. Nonetheless, Dr. Radu was in town. Man, that guy I can't wait to get those videos edited. It's going to take some time. I wanted to actually do it sooner than later, but it will be probably close to a month by the time we get the videos edited, etc. But some amazing information. I do want to say that everybody out there who's worried about dipping and worried about chewing, you guys are going to love the interview I did with Dr. Radu. So he also has a blog that you guys can check out. I'll put it down below in the description bar. He has a lot of really good information. He, recently he has posted blogs about Tony Gwynn and now Kurt Schilling. So if you guys are interested, I would definitely check that out. Everybody seems to be concerned, I got a sore here, am I going to get cancer? So we have some really good statistics for you guys in that video to come in the near future, so stay tuned. Next up, we are going to do Picks of the Week. Next, we're going to do Stores of the Week. We have several stores that do carry our product. A lot of people want to buy a mud jug in stores instead of paying for shipping. They want to just go down to their store and buy a mud jug. So we have stores one in Louisville, Kentucky. Actually, that's where Dr. Radu lives, believe it or not. Discount Smokes in Louisville, Kentucky. Next is Lucky Raven in Kenai, Alaska. Good God. And last but not least is Royal Tobacco and Cigars in Columbus, Ohio. A lot of dippers in Ohio, man. Woo, woo, woo. So that is Stores of the Week. So I've had this Oliver Twist in for a while, and I actually like the flavor. I'm gutting most of the spit, but I am spitting a little bit. But there is quite a bit of nicotine in these. Pretty good bite to it. I got 3 in there, and it'll stay in there for probably an hour. I think you can get this stuff on the Northerner, but if you can get some Oliver Twist, I suggest you try it. It's actually something where if you're trying to be discreet and you don't want to be spitting and you're trying to hide shit, something good to hide, you know what I'm saying? Your parents are around, you're going to pack you some Twist. I'm just saying. So before everybody asks, this shirt is from Dipper Nation, United We Dip. That's right. Check out the back. Sick as shit on an Indian blanket. Can you see that, cameraman?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So grab yourself some Dipper Nation. Notice the mud jug on the back there? Yeah. Grab yourself a Dipper Nation shirt. DipperNationGear.com. I guess that's about it for me. New Homicide mud jug. That being said, always be a man and don't be a cyberbully pussy. I'm out.